Hey guys, this is the quick one. I just want to share my experiences with GPT-5 and cursor vibe coding. I mean, it was actually pretty cool, but to be honest, I was underwhelmed. Following the other news outlets in the beginning, overhyping GPT-5, I was actually pretty let down. I mean, working with cursor was great at the beginning, but I was working on a rather large code base. So after a while, I got like to 60, 70, 80% of the context window. And that's when I noticed that the quality started really degrading. The answers were very short. The LLM refused to do things on their own. And it was more like, oh, try this, try that. It was weird. I didn't understand where that was coming from. But once I reset the context to 0 and like relearn the code base, things were better, but still not like extraordinary. I mean, it's a great model, don't get me wrong, but it has its limitations like all the models have right now. It's not the winner or the one that is like light years ahead. Others are great too. And to be frank, working in auto mode in cursor was quite good too. I can't complain about this one. Now, the one thing I noticed also was UI. The UI that was generated by GPT-5 was subpar, I would say, compared to the one from Anthropic, for instance. However, the UI generation wasn't bad at all. It was just not as good as I've seen in others. One thing I wanted to point out was the router thing. GPT-5 introduced a router where it decides what model to choose for what task, and OpenAI officially stated that they had problems with the router. However, I think this is something we will see more often and which will be adapted by other providers as well, because it saves them so much money in the long run. This is certainly something to stay if they manage to get it right. Talking about money, I think the biggest improvement or the most important aspect of the GPT-5 release was the cost reduction for OpenAI. And I think from that perspective, it was a great launch and a great product, because you don't really feel that something is worse than before, but the resources they save, electricity and variety of models, is a clear win for them. Although I already miss the old models because I was just so used to use certain models for a certain task, and this is now just like gone, and I have to readapt to how I use ChatGPT for certain tasks. Anyways, that's it. Take care and till next time.